Did you think at this point last year that fast forward to a year you'd be playing your first official collegiate game?
Last year, I was just focused on winning a high school national championship, so no, I didn't. But as the year went down, I knew I'd be here.
How are you guys getting ready for the season, being the new guys on the block?
Being the new guys on the block, for us, it's a lot of listening, learning from the older guys, and just taking it one day at a time, because there's a lot coming at us, especially being here for only a couple months.
What are the older guys telling you?
They're saying, just play hard, learn the concepts, and everything will come easily. As coach says, do what we do.
You guys are both of you really physically ready, more so probably than a lot of freshmen even now. Was there something you did over the last year or so to get ready, or more of a strength program? Are you guys naturally big, or?
For me, I think it's natural, I guess.
Yeah, it's natural, genetics.
It's natural to go to the weight room every day.
So did Browns do anything with you since you've been here that you didn't do before, even as natural as you came in? Was it an awakening? Anything you guys had to do with that program?
A lot of it was just lifting. We lift hard every day. Just working hard, improving in our weaknesses. That's about it.
Yeah, Coach Rounds knew we already had pretty good physical bodies. His goal was to just add more to it. When we came here, we gained 20 pounds of muscle. So and that was his end goal.
How do you guys fit in? Almost playing the same position in the 3-4, just kind of with everybody. There's so much talent on this team.
All of us have different roles. With Ira, energy guy, I'm an energy guy, but we do play different. We all bring different aspects to the floor, so it's easy to play with Ira, easy to play with everyone else on the team.
Yeah, I think that's the key with us this year is we just got to know our roles, and the good thing about us is we all like each other. Our chemistry is really good this year.
It's funny because you guys played very well on Sunday, and the roles, not that they've been defined, but you guys have played well together. That one game, better than the previous game, and it seems like it'll continue. But it's gone pretty well so far, really fast.
Yeah, I think so. I think we know everyone can score. Everybody on this team can defend. There's going to be guys that have 20. There's going to be guys that have 5. It's going to change each night. But I think we've all accepted that. And we got to build off of that.
Ira, in practice, are you mostly at the 4? I was wondering, do you play any 5 in a small ball situation, or or where you've been?
Yeah, if we go small ball, I'll play the 5. And they'll put Emmanuel at the 4. But I play the 4.
It seems like that's a natural spot for you, or have you played? Yeah, played there mostly.
You guys accustomed to the level of attention that you get?
Yeah, me and Ira, we were both pretty highly recruited players, highly ranked players in high school, so we're used to it. But we just have to focus on basketball because that's what matters at the end of the day.
Is it different though, being a recruit versus being on campus? The questions that you get, the people that you need to talk to, is it similar or is it different?
For me, it's similar. Not too different.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's not too different.
And so then answering questions and talking to people is part of your game. So how do you tune out the noise that's sort of been a part of, just your development as ball players?
I've always been told, people can say whatever they want, but at the end of the day, you have to produce on the basketball court. So I just focus on basketball. I don't tune into all that, the negativity or people talking in the outside crowd. I just try to play basketball.
Yeah, basically what he said. Just tune everybody out. Focus on what you're doing.
I'm Greg, by the way. I work for the Arizona Republic. I'm a columnist. I drove down from Phoenix this morning. I've been hearing a lot about this program. There's a lot of expectation. Folks are hoping that you make a Final Four. I just don't know that that's a fair level of expectation. Do you guys spend much time thinking about that?
I do think it's a fair level of expectation. We have a very talented team, and we all have an all-in mentality. So we all know our roles. We all know what we have to do to win a national championship, and that's what we're striving for.
Yeah, we all came here for a reason. Coach recruited us for a reason. We're all winners, and Final Four is it's a fair expectation, I feel. And like he said, we're all in. We all know what we got to do, and we're working hard day by day.
So I think the first time we had a chance to check with you since you've been here, I know they were recruiting you for a long time, committed early last year. Now that you've been here, what's it been like? I mean, and anything surprised you about actually being on campus and part of the program?
There have been no surprises. You know, it's everything that I expected. You know, I knew what I was signing up for. Like you said, they recruited me early. Coach Miller offered me as a freshman. So I've been looking forward to this for a very long time.
I mean, anything, even anything in what did you get here, like for what, July practices or June or something? And I don't know, was there any, you know, again, I know you've been on campus as a visitor and you've maybe played pickup with the guys, but now that you're there, was there any moment where you felt like, you know, maybe it was different, you were actually here kind of thing?
I guess it probably hit me when we played the Red-Blue game. You know, it felt kind of weird actually being on the court instead of sitting in the stands and watching. And I guess that's probably when it finally hit me that, wow.
You probably watched, what, 2 or 3 of those?
Yeah, I watched about 2.
Yeah.
What's it like to be around this much talent?
I mean, I've played on some pretty talented teams. You know, it's nothing new for me. You know, metal sharpens metal. You know, we make each other better every day, and you know, that's also why we came here. You know, we could have easily went to places where we could average 20 and start, but we wanted to be somewhere where we'll get better every day, playing with the best.
You guys go up against each other? Defensively, how about How's that?
Like I said, you know, we have a very highly competitive environment. So, you know, we just try to go at each other every day. It doesn't matter who we're going against. You know, we just try to make each other better, and we just embrace the talent level.
How's the class? Obviously, it's very talented, and as a group, just as guys together.
You know, we're real close. You know, especially freshman class, we do about everything together. You know, we eat together, we study together. You know, if he's going to the movies, we're all going to the movies. You know, it's that type of thing. We're a real tight-knit group.
Who would you say is the most competitive of the group?
I think we're all pretty competitive. Man, that's hard to just single out one player. You know, we all like to get after it. We all like to get better. So we all love to win.
Yeah, I agree with him.
So I heard talking about the practices. Are you at the 4? You've seen DeAndre a lot, Keanu. What's the, you know, or what is the, and Emmanuel a little bit maybe, but what's it been like? Because really different skill sets of guys you're facing, I imagine.
Yeah. Honestly, it prepares me well because, you know, having to guard DeAndre, he's a real unique talent. He's a big guy, has touch, finish around the basket, and then Keanu's a defensive guy, you know, so just learning how to, you know, get to the basket and create my own shots off of him. And then I also have to guard Dusan sometimes. Dusan's a real skilled big man. And then Emmanuel's Emmanuel. He's an all-around guy. You know, he can do it all. So I have to guard him on the perimeter. So I really get a well-balanced practice. You know, I got to guard the perimeter, inside, and yeah.
Has there been anything that, say, DeAndre's done offensively that's been tough to deal with, or maybe on the other side, Keanu maybe stopped you on something where you thought you could get a basket?
I mean, Keanu. Everybody knows Keanu's a great shot blocker. So with him, you gotta time him right. You gotta be smart when you go to the basket. DeAndre's 7'1", 260 pounds. that should say everything. He's a big dude, so you gotta do your work early with him.
Is there any part of the team that's maybe surprised you with as advanced as it is at this point in the year, and obviously a long way to go just to start the season? Was there anything that surprised you about this team and what you have right now in terms of just what maybe is more advanced than maybe you thought?
I wouldn't say it's been a surprise. You know, everything's been pretty straightforward. It was everything that, like I said, it's been everything that I expected. You know, Parker's a floor general. Zoe's a very talented scorer. You know, the freshman group, we're all talented and competitive. You got guys like Dylan. Dylan is gonna come off the bench. He's a really talented scorer, really talented defender. So there hasn't been any surprises.
Where'd you get the Khalil Tate jersey?
Briggs gave me the jersey. You know, he kind of threw the idea at me, you know, because me and Khalil were both from LA. And I said, okay, I'll do it, you know, until I actually put the jersey on and realized how tight it was. But I still went with it, and I like the idea.
What was the moment like?
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was kind of skeptical at first. I was like, people actually gonna go for this, but people loved it, and thank God Khalil, he's been doing what he's doing on the field. You know, so.
Do you guys know the football team?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of them, yeah.
Yeah. So, is being on campus, is that a new experience for you, or does this feel like high school too? I mean, you seem like none of this is fazing you. That's crazy to me. This should be a big deal, but it's not a big deal. Is being on campus any different?
No, I think we just handle our business academically, practice. So it's not a big change really.
Yeah, same. It's just we're just kids going to work. That's it.
Anything else, brother, too?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.